Alright, first steps first, let's take a look at our surroundings. Our safe house. It's quite a nice place. Very pretty. We go get here.
Mina wrote way to score. I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton.
Thornton. Oh wow.
Hey look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
Yeah. Let's turn on the TV.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
The bill, called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act, would prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated with a corporation to stay 500 feet or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian offense against free speech, and so laughably unenforceable as to render it a farce. Senator Darcy had no comment for INN News. Should American businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia? Legislation being discussed on Capitol Hill would assist with relocation costs for operations based in countries considered hostile to the United States. Detractors in both parties have attacked the bill as a massive bailout for companies that have outsourced American jobs. China and India are the largest destinations for offshore operations.
Let's take a look at this computer.
Software development being produced overseas.
Email. Mina says no money from Alpha Protocol. Makes complete sense, really. But still makes it a little bit harder for us. For example, we can always get a little bit of money like that. 10k. Fake email address at Halbeck. Nice touch. Mail redirects to a server. Good, good. Ha! Able Danger is the password. Nice. And Darcy, how lovely. He'll be my handler. He tackled the mission with stealth and explosive. Well, we'll see. I'll make sure my friendly contacts are offside, so don't worry about killing friendlies. No big deal. And he's talking about Murad, a shameless mercenary of an arms dealer. Sells me money. Good, I'll get that sort of stuff from the clearinghouse. First, let's send an email back to Mina. That's quite rude. This might be nice. I think I'll send this one. Ah, shit like that. Clearinghouse. There we go. We have 37k. What are our options? Oh, yeah. We want to get a really good gun, but that's quite expensive. There's some upgrades for it. And more trank rounds. Less interested in SMGs, shotgun, assault rifles. Of course, body armor would be nice. That said, we want stealth armor. And there's none available at the moment. As you can see, the sound dampening is getting decreased for all of these. Some tools. Now this gets interesting. Intel. Like a bonus objective for the arms dealer mission. Usually ends up being well. Reduction in enemy strength. Mission map. That could be useful, so we're getting that one. Additional supplies added. It'll shuttle in more weaponry. Always good. Again, reduction of enemy strength seems worth it. Instructions on how to disable the security, worth it. 450 for a map, might as well. Same for that map. Dead drop for a sniper rifle. It's cheap. This one is a bit more expensive, however, we will get a lot of information on Al Samad. Knowledge is power. Let's just roll with it. I'd say let's not waste money at the moment. If possible, I want to get the Seraphim. Let's check out what we got. Armor. Now the thing is, we can actually equip our casual attire, which will end up having us more sound deafening, which will be better for stealth. So the Night Operations armor is okay. We get an upgrade slot, but we don't have any upgrades at the moment, and we get more endurance, which is basically our health. But if we're gonna stealth, we might as well take it to the limit. And we've got a little bit of a few things, but again we have a silencer, thank God for that. Shut this off. I think we're mostly good to go.
There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Let's move. So, Airfield, stockpile, or the arms dealer? What do we know of the Al Samad terrorist organization? Soldiers are loyal but not well trained. The elite agents have ski masks, fair enough. Let's go to the airfield. I'll have Mina for that mission, seems nice. Infiltrate the airfield, download the flight logs, and get out.
Mike, enjoying Saudi Arabia? I've been keeping an eye on your mission.
What do you think?
I think you're lucky. All I'm seeing are satellite images. Guess that'll have to do.
So you don't get out of the office much?
You could say that. I occasionally go undercover, but it's for data mining jobs, not work you'd find interesting. Anything come up you need my help with?
I want to know more about Alpha Protocol.
So you've been with Alpha Protocol a while then?
Not as long as Westridge, and not nearly as long as Parker. This assignment with Shahid is probably the biggest one I've been involved in.
What other assignments have you been on?
I went undercover with Parker in Milan as a contractor for Halbeck. It's how we found out the missiles were gone in the first place. Although it was too late to stop Shahid. The incident with the airliner.
Well, we'll catch him this time. He won't get another chance.
I hope so. I feel like if we'd been a little quicker with analyzing the data...
Don't beat yourself up over it. What's done is done. Let's focus on the next step.
You're right. We're closing in on him, and it shouldn't be much longer.
Still, with Alpha Protocol, what I don't understand is why the United States would want to keep this operation secret. Don't they want Shahid captured?
I think it's the missiles that are the problem. Halbeck's a substantial government contractor. The fact the missiles were involved complicates things.
Complicates things? As in, they're a potential embarrassment to Halbeck?
I think that's a big part of it. U.S. weapons used to kill U.S. citizens? Wouldn't look good on a front page, even if the missiles were stolen. Alpha Protocol does a lot of operations like this. I don't know all of them, or all the names this program has had. It carries out missions without the knowledge of other U.S. agencies.
Like what, the CIA?
The CIA, the NSA. Most congressmen don't even have a clue this program exists. It's designed to prevent red tape. And if it's found out, it just gets buried and renamed.
Renamed? To Beta or Gamma Protocol?
No clue. Parker probably does. He's been here the longest. Whenever it's in danger of being exposed, it closes shop, and a new one opens up.
Interesting. I guess that's good to know. Wonder if I'd get a new name if Alpha Protocol shut down.
I don't know. We might get new names, new identities. Or fired.
This seems like a big assignment for a new hire. There must have been other candidates.
There were other candidates, including Darcy. But the recommendation was based on Parker, Westridge, and me. Although when I made my recommendation, it wasn't about Shahid. It was about the larger mission.
So why me?
Because I think when given a choice, you're going to choose the people of a country over the heads of state. And that's not a choice many people here would make in the same circumstances. Especially Darcy. To be fair to Darcy, though, he has family issues that prevent him from going. Notably his father. According to your dossier, your family isn't an issue.
Is that all I am to you? A dossier?
Until you arrived at Alpha Protocol, you were. Not anymore. I think you're someone who does what's right. And that's what I'm counting on.
So I've read up on you.
Really? Thinking about a career as a stalker?
Isn't that what a handler is?
Some truth to that.
You used to be with the National Security Administration, right?
Yes. But it didn't work out so well. I felt I wasn't doing much to make the world a safer place.
So you signed on to Alpha Protocol?
They contacted me, yes. And here I am, talking to you now.
Can you tell me anything about my mission here in Saudi?
Probably nothing Westridge hasn't explained already. If you infiltrate the airfield Shahid uses, I may have more practical advice.
Why is that?
I'll be your handler for that mission. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time infiltrating an airfield.
I've flown more times than I can count.
And how high is that?
Counting the times I had to parachute out, or not? Can you tell me anything about Shahid?
Not much more than you'd find in his dossier. His personal fortune doubled in 1 year when gas was $4 a gallon. And he likes feeling safe when he travels.
What do you mean, safe?
While Al-Samad is mostly untrained civilians using Cold War guns, his personal bodyguards are well trained. And judging from the missile used on the airliner, let's just say he makes sure they have cutting-edge tech.
That's all I need. Thanks, Mina.
You got it. Call me if you need anything else.
And we're off to the airfield.
Try not to alert the camp. If you do, we may lose our chance to find Shahid.
I'm inside.
Sure is a lot of security.
Tell me about it. There's cameras all over the place.
It's bad. But it also means they've got something here worth protecting.
This should hopefully be a quiet mission. There's someone up in that tower.
Judging from the schematics, there's a security gate cutting you off from the tower.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings. Aside from the panel on the gate itself, but...
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it. I might be able to find a way over it.
if you can fly, then you're welcome to try.
One down. That didn't work as planned. I need a pistol with longer range. Well, more than that, I need to level up my skill in pistol. Is there a way for me to shoot him all the way over here? It would be damn nice if I could. It's risky. Unless I get a proper red zoom in, might not be worth it. There we go. Man, I have the worst time. Anyway. Oh, god damn it. He saw me. He's yet to activate an alarm though. I'm gonna probably take a few shots here, but might be worth it anyway. Or not. Well, down he goes. Not the greatest, but we got him. And the rest of the camp is still unaware. Ammunition. Right, gotta watch out for cameras still. I want to sneak into this building. There's a computer here. Whoops. That was totally planned. That was, yeah, EMP on the computer, totally. There we go. Now the choice is between hacking or using EMP grenade, but we have no problem hacking this. If I'm ever in a rush, I'll make sure to use the EMP grenade. Oh, that opened up the gates. Interesting. See, that's one way of getting over there. Oh. We broke through this from the other side. You'd think it'd be open still. Not that I don't mind doing a little bit of easy hacking. Some free experience, if nothing else. Or apparently not. Anyway, the other way in would have been to go up here.
Mike, I've got some IDs on some of the men in the camp. Looks like some of Shahid's a leader here. If you can take them out.
Then I won't have to worry about running into them later.
One down. Now the other guy's suspicious, but he hasn't seen me. And it's the yellow arrow. I want to get a shot off at him. I can. There we go.
Got the last of Shahid's elite guard.
Nice job. One less thing to worry about later.
Fitted underlay. Of course, that's nothing we'd equip on our casual wear. Ammunition. We've got people on the other side of this door. And they're on that side of the door. Yeah. And there. I would prefer to make my way up to that side without actually... How did he not die? Alright. Not quite as smoothly as I wished, but... got this one sorted here. Oh, my bad. I'll have the 8F here.
And that's that.
Good job. You've shut down the hangar cameras. The ones at the tower are on a different circuit, though.
Key here is to move between cover. Whoops. That guy saw me for a second. Need to be sure I'm never out in the open. Careful now. I don't want to be seen by one of them while sneaking up on the other. Wait for his patrol. Alright, it's just you left now. Goodbye. Alright, that's the hard part over and done with, this little area.